Boots on the ground, putting it down. Get up, get up, get up, get up. I got something to tell you. I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's five-time best-selling author Mickey D. I host The Scoop, a.k.a. the Baby Knockout Goat, my friends. It's a pleasure, it's an honor to be on your electronic device. Thank you very, very much for joining me. The Scoop is for your education, your entertainment, and your information only. Not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. I'm an author. I write these books. I put them on Amazon.com. You get the audio book, the paperback book, or the ebook. I have written extensively on what we're going to talk about here today. We're talking about cannabis. And I have some very important information I'm going to give you here in a second, my friends. Some of the books, I haven't gone over them in a while here. If you want to go ahead and fast forward it by a second or two, you can, my friends. We're doing exceptionally well in our our Bitcoin stock area is doing very well. As our silver and gold plays turn around here, this is happening, my friends. The books you can get Amazon.com. You get the audiobook, the paperback book, or the ebook. Largest indoor and outdoor marijuana farms in the world. You guys are familiar with that, right? Investing in medical and recreational cannabis. Buy in before, during, or after legalization. Sorry about that. Promising medical marijuana and CBD treatments is out there. The African Marijuana Gold Mine, Rich Mineral Soil meets Wall Street is out there. Make money on online with cannabis stocks. There's a basic strategy in there is out there. Marijuana Today and Vanadium tomorrow. Companies to get in early, hold, and grow rich, my friends. How to start a marijuana investment club is out there. Aren't you guys glad? Some of you clubs are glad I put you in those ETFs because they're doing well and they're going to do a lot better as the days and nights go on, my friends. What I want to tell you about today, though, is potentially a watershed moment here for the cannabis sector. This is breaking news, my friends. This comes from the United Nations, right? United Nations reclassifies cannabis as a less dangerous drug. Now, we know it shouldn't be in the category of heroin and some of these other drugs out there. So they're going to reclassify it and they're going to consider it not a dangerous narcotic like heroin. Right? This is the United Nations Commissions voted on Wednesday to remove cannabis for medicinal purposes from a category of the world's most dangerous drugs. A highly anticipated and long-delayed decision that could clear the way for an expansion of marijuana research and medical use. Now, we all know that it shouldn't have been classified this way anyway, my friends. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We'd love to have you on board. Like, share the videos, my friends. Let people know you know a guy out there that's really doing it, that has picked these companies early, that's in these companies early, that's doing it. I only know one way, my friends. That's to get in there before the herd gets in there, just like we did with the Canadian cannabis stocks, just like we did when money moved down to the United States. My friends, this is old money, this is good money, just like we're doing right now, and I'll tell you more about the Mexico cannabis trade right now. We are very, very early, my friends, and we have some players down there that are down with us, and they're doing well, my friends. But back to the UN. There'd be no immediate impact or loosening of international controls because the governments will still have jurisdiction over how they classify cannabis, such as the United States. You know, it's a big move. The United States, Mexico, it's going to bolster their research and it's going to also bolster legislation and stuff. So it's going to be a good thing all around the world that the United Nations has jumped on board. But there are countries that you should be aware of, my friends, that aren't down with the program. I'm talking about China, Egypt, Nigeria, Pakistan, and Russia. They're opposed to this. So if somebody tells you, hey, I got this great marijuana company in Russia that's going to do very, very well, you need to know Putin and all those guys, they're opposed to this. Or they tell you Egypt or Nigeria or something. They're opposed to this. Their government's voted against this. So they're not going to be doing this anytime soon when it comes to any type of cannabis type legalization, my friends. But America and Mexico right now both stand to benefit, and some of the Caribbean, Asian nations and stuff they've been more conservative, but now they have an outlet here with the United Nations saying that it's okay. So that's what I wanted. It's breaking news, my friends. The United Nations is on board when it comes to medical cannabis, which is a good thing. Now, let's go to our Mexican cannabis trade. Let me give you a little quick update. Earnings. We heard from a couple companies. Awful earnings, my friends. We knew that. But we're not buying into these companies early for pennies on the dollar because of what they're doing today. We're really buying on what they have planned and what they can do tomorrow and who's in place and it can make those, what management team can make those things happen. See, because we already knew this, the companies right now are kind of early. They don't have a lot going on. It's just kind of probably a lot of debt, a little bit, and their sales and stuff are not really there yet. You take a look at the early days of our Canadian plays. Those companies were not really there yet. When we bought Canopy at under $3, it wasn't the company that it is now. This is old money, my friends. When we bought Aurora at 38 cents or so, under 40 cents, and then the 30 cents, we laugh about it. I go to conferences and I laugh with the guys, now because at that time, no one really knew that this was going to, we had a feeling that things would be big and they would happen, my friends. But I want you to think of this. I use an analogy here for a second. In football, my friends, they have this training camp. They have this combine where they have the young rookies come out and they do what they do, and they jump and they run the 40-yard dash and different calisthenics, different things they do. And the old guys on the sidelines, the scouts and what have you, they take a look at them. And, they're going to draft these guys. Same thing with the basketball rookies when they have their rookie camp, baseball, spring training. You see if these guys can really play. So they're going to take a look at these guys and, colleges, go scout these guys. And you really see what they can do. First of all, can they play in the league? And we believe that the three amigos that we have in Latin America, we believe they can play in the league. Not only can they play, but they've been big-time players before. One, we have the president of Mexico, Mr. Vicente Fox, is on the board. He's really galvanized one of the companies. The company's only 30 cents. I mean, it's really, really low, guys. And you got Garento, former congressman down there. And he's heading one of the companies. He's focusing on health and medical aspect of company Blueberry, just to tip one out there. He's focusing on that. He's got big money, big tentacles to reach out, and there are former officials and elected officials and current officials that are deeply involved with this right now as we segue to Mexico, which is a big, giant market down. It's actually the largest market down in Latin America right now. So it's going to be big, my friends, really, really big. And our stocks right now, only one has really moved up. The other two haven't gone anywhere, my friends. Really, they haven't done a lot here lately. Let's say that. Lately, they haven't done a lot. But they, pullbacks are for getting an initial position or adding to your position, my friends. So as we have these pullbacks all over, like I was telling you last week about gold and silver, that pullback is, look at some of those companies, especially those three companies that I highlighted that are close to production right now. Not production decisions. I'm talking about close to getting that mine going right now, and they're close to really, really close to production. Within days and weeks, they're going to be doing their thing, my friends, and they'll be reclassified as a producer now, rather than as a developer or so. So they'll be making money, and we look forward to those three baby knockouts really making the grade, like these three baby knockouts in the cannabis industry in Mexico. The key, my friends, you beat Wall Street by getting in early. That's when you beat Wall Street. You don't beat Wall Street by chasing stocks. When Canopy was $9, and I was telling you here almost a year ago, jump on Canopy, then it was going to go down to 9, and it was about 15, and I got all this slack, and it went down to like $9 and something. That was the time, my friends. Not at $27, $28 a UN. I mean, if you got a lot of money, you can do it. But I treat everybody like I started. I started with $500, and I was buying these .com stocks, and they were going up. I wasn't chasing them. I was just waiting for the play. I get the play, like I'll give an example, like blueberries right now at Blueberry Medical right now in Mexico, right? It's got a license and everything. It's not making any money or anything. None of these companies are making any money. Like I told you, their earnings were horrid, but that's not what we're buying them on the potential. They have the license. They have the people in place. They can do things. They're being very, very, some people say, well, they're too slow. No, they're not being slow. They're just being very, very cautious with what they're doing. And they're at 4 cents right now. And, you just little by little add, if you have an extra $40, get you 1,000 shares, and if you have an extra, just a change in your account, the little lunch money, remember I used to tell you the dinner money, you go out for dinner, you, your wife, and your kids, and you go out for dinner, and you go out for a movie and stuff. I know we're in COVID right now, but those days are coming back, my friends. We're in COVID, but you go out and you have a good little time, and it's over $100, $150. That could be anywhere from 3,000 to 5,000 shares of a company like Blueberry Medical Group. Here you are, you're sitting on 4,000, 5,000 shares, and it costs you less than a couple $100, and you're just sitting there, man. You're at the bottom. We're at the bottom right now with Mexico. Mexico has not even legalized yet. They're looking at coming out with a statement here in a couple weeks. We don't even know if it's going to be positive or negative. We think that it's going to be positive, and they're going to go ahead and legalize on a federal level, at least have some sort of structure in Mexico right now, where a lot of the American companies, Canadian companies are not going to be able to go down there and bum rush Mexico. It just ain't going to happen that way. They're going to have rules for you guys, and you can only have, 3 storefronts, or you can only have this or that. That's the way it's going to go down, my friends. So we'll see how that goes. But once again, the big news is the UN has reclassified cannabis as a less than dangerous drug. So we expect other countries, US and Canada, to follow and do some legalization, my friends. We'll see how that goes. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit subscribe. We'd love to have you on board, my friends. The other side, we stay the course. We're doing well, my friends. Let this little correction, that's not a correction, it's just a pullback, in gold and silver, let it play out. My friends, it's going to play out. Let the same thing, Bitcoin and Ethereum, let it play out, my friends. Same thing with the rare earths, uranium, let this thing play out. And those companies that are associated with what the government needs right now, and the rare earths the government needs, and the one big player out there is going to be opening their mind again. We'll talk about that at another time. But also in marijuana today, vanadium and uranium tomorrow. Companies getting early, hold, and grow rich. I told you about that company. I told you about those combo companies. Now I wrote about this years ago, guys, and I was telling you about these combo companies that can do more than one thing. These companies that can do like uranium. This company that has a mill. I'm talking about that company that has the same letter, and it has 4 of them in there, because it's in the book on page 21, 4 of the same letter. They have a mill now, and they're going to be kicking butt because the government needs their help. So they're going to be helping the government, and it's going to be on, my friends, with them. So our shares in there that we got early, my friends, some people kicked. We had our last buying opportunity was like March. I remember it was March 24th. I was at my dad's. March 24th is my dad's birthday, so we had a little dinner or something. I said, Dad, I did something stupid today, man. I bought some uranium stocks, and at the time it was bottoming. It looked like it was bottoming there, And this particular stock was was like 95 cents, 92 cents, something like that, if I can recall. And now it's up over $2, headed to 250 or so. So it turned out that that was a bottom, and I expect that to be the bottom. I'm not good at picking tops and bottoms, but I can tell you that there are certain sectors that are going to do better than others. And right now, the cannabis sector is one of those sectors where those American companies, did you see those American companies' earnings? Those American company earnings were phenomenal. They're looking, we're going to have probably four $1 billion companies in 2021. There'll probably be four American companies. You know what? The sad thing about this is you have five of the top 10 countries in the world, in America, cannabis companies, right, in the world, that aren't even listed on the New York Stock Exchange or not even listed on the NASDAQ because of what's going on with this craziness in the country. But thanks, guys. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. The lighting ghost has been somewhat kind to us, and it's been okay, my friends. But love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family. Have a great trading week as we check in here midweek, my friends. Love you. Take care. And thank you. Thanks, guys, for your PayPal donations. Thanks for everything. Hold on one second here. Oh, Merrick, superhero, Merrick Rakowski. Thank you very much, guy. You're keeping things rolling. You guys. Every team, right, has like a superstar. A guy that kind of keeps things going. Keeps things rolling. And right now, Merrick is he's the scoop superstar. He's keeping things going right now. And don't get, there's no favoritism or anything. A lot of you guys are doing, you hit me up, you let me know what's going on, and I appreciate that. But he's really, with PayPal, he's really keeping it going, and he's doing an outstanding job. Thank you very much. The Scoop will do its best to make you guys a whole lot of dinero, whole lot of dough, if we can, guys. Focus, and put your order in, and lowball this, just like you're buying a house or something. Lowball some of these orders. You don't need to put high orders in on these things to catch these. We don't chase them, we replace them, guys. So that's what we're going to do. We're not going to be chasing any of these stocks. We're going to be in them. Right now, you've had ample amount of time to get these stocks, my friends, when they were, I'm saying all under 50 cents. I talk about, a lot of time, I'll talk about the Bitcoin stocks that are in this book right here. All at one point in time, all investing and understanding Bitcoin, cryptocurrency stocks to buy now. No wallet, is no wallet is no problem. You don't need a wallet. This is right in your account. You can get these stocks. So we talked about this stock. They were all under $1, and now take a look at what Riot has done. Riot has really taken off. Hive is getting ready to. It's taking off. It's just a matter of doing that, and also all of the stocks have taken off. Just read the book. You'll see, my friends. Love you. God bless you. Take care of you and your family.